Magic the Gathering Arena. This is Orion. Today we are playing Wolfies because, I don't know, I like this archetype and I want it to work. So this is all the wolf cards that we have at the moment. So what did we get in Throne of Eldraine? We got Fierce Witchstalker, which is not a bad common, actually. I mean, it's a 4/4 for 4 mana. It's got trample. It creates a food token. I mean, it's not a bad card. It's just not a great card either. And then we got Wicked Wolf, which is, it fights a target, which is great. It's only a 3/3 for 4 mana. And then you have to sacrifice food to put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it gains indestructible. And you also have to tap it, which of course doesn't really matter. So I can see some combos with this thing, like getting a bunch of foods out and then sacrificing all the foods to put a bunch of +1/+1 counters on it, and then somehow giving it trample or something the next turn. Or it works really well with Korvold because it doesn't have an activation. Excuse me. So there's no activation cost for Wicked Wolf, which means that, yeah, kind of cool. You can just like keep doing it and sacrifice all your food tokens at once and make Korvold really big, which is nice. And then we got Garruk, Cursed Huntsman, which creates wolves, and when they die, Garruk gets loyalty counters. And destroy target creature, draw a card, you get an emblem, 3/3 and trample for -6. So basically you have to create 2 wolves, kill them both, and then the next turn you can get an emblem. So, I mean, I almost want to run something that lets me sacrifice creatures. Nothing in my deck currently lets me do that, but that's one of the... I mean, if you play a creature deck with something that lets you sacrifice creatures, like, I don't know, maybe you put this in a sacrifice deck and run Mardu Sacrifice, and you pop this guy on the board, and then do some sacrificial stuff, and then next turn you get an emblem and stomp the opponent with the emblem. Yeah, that's a thing. Of course, you have to hope the opponent doesn't have anything to do that, or it kind of kills it. But yeah. So let's go through the deck a little bit. We've got Gilded Goose, which is flying, creates a food, adds mana if you sacrifice a food. So it's a ramp card, but it costs food. Once Upon a Time, this card is ridiculous. This is the first card, or first spell you cast this game, you need to cast it without paying its mana cost. Ridiculous. Free look at the top 5 cards of your library, basically. Paradise Druids for some Ferocious Pups, just to get creatures on the board. Savvy Hunters, because they make foods. And you can draw cards with them if you don't use them for something else. Nightpack Ambushers. Unfortunately, I haven't found Nightpack Ambusher to be great, except in the Civic deck where it really shines, because there's stuff that you want to be doing on your turn usually, but you know what? It's still in there. Wicked Wolf, it fights. You can sack foods to make it indestructible. Yeah. Death Sprout, I like this. Destroys creatures, gets us land. Clears the board, basically. The cost is a little meh for this, but I mean, we've got plenty of black sources. I think getting 2 black sources shouldn't be all that difficult. Return of the Wild Speaker. I really like this card. Yeah, draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures you control. So it'll probably give us 3 or 4 cards, and the non-human creatures you control get +3/+3. Doesn't give them trample, but it's a very good ramp. Although, I may just, since we're splashing white for Tulsimir over here, I may just run Unbreakable Formation. Because against a creature deck, Unbreakable Formation is probably going to be a better bet. But you know what? We're going to try Return of the Wild Speaker just because I can. Tulsimir, of course. Friend of Wolves. Yeah, I like this. It's a very good card. Like I said, Garruk. Then we got the Great Henge. Spell costs. This is the Green's legendary artifact in this. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. So if we get out a Paradise Druid, for instance, it automatically drops to 9 mana. We get a Savvy Hunter, drops to 8 mana. We get a Nightbook Ambusher. Yeah, you get the idea. So, yeah, whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it and draw a card. Notice we're not playing Arlen because, unfortunately, Arlen's just bad. And I talked about it before. The lands, we got a couple of things. We got 2 Castle Lochthwain, however you say that. They come in tapped unless you control land of the same thing, which means the dual lands are nice because they're playing swamps and whatever. So you draw a card and then you lose life equal to the number of cards in hand. So in other words, if you drop your hand, then you're drawing a card and you're only losing 1 life. So not that bad. And we have life gain from Tolsimer and things like that. So yeah. Then we have Castle Garenbrig, which is basically a bunch of ramp. Because you tap for 4 mana and you add 6, and it's not legendary. These are not legendary, so we can have a bunch of these suckers in and chain them. Now you can spend the money to cast creature spells or activate abilities of creatures, but that means we can use it to cast a bunch of stuff, and we can... Actually, we don't have much to activate, which, you know, it's... I mean, we have Gilded Goose, but... So the Great Henge may be something that isn't going to do too well in this, or not the Great Henge. Castle Garenbrig, maybe not something that's going to do great in this deck, but sure, why not? This was like the first deck I really wanted to do. It doesn't seem like we're has been very much. It seems like we're green with splashing black and splashing white, but hey, whatever, why not? And yeah, we're done for now. We're gonna go home and play. Oh, standard ranked, traditional standard ranked. We're just gonna do standard ranked for now. I will eventually be playing a lot more 3 versus 3 now that a certain card, a certain blue card that costs however much mana and starts with N and ends with E is not in the freaking game anymore in standard. So yeah, that is a thing that may happen. Let us see here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I don't know how am I gold? I should be down at bronze or something. Well, this is a absolute trash deal. We did get the Once Upon a Time, but we only have 1 land. We have 2 Tolsimers. Oh, I click keep. Oh my god, what an idiotic move. Oh well. Life sucks, the end. Oh my god. Oh well, that's nice. Another Nightpack Ambusher. Block Twain. Yeah, we might as well take... Well, we have white mana, so we have Tolsimer. So I have to take Tolsimer. Oh, please don't tell me everyone and his mother is playing effing Cavalcade to start off the frickin'... Oh, God. Oh, good. Woo! Isn't that great? I'd rather die to elementals. This is kind of a bad deal, though, because I can't do anything until turn 4. And we're kind of facing... Yeah. We're kind of facing a deck that hurts. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, this is...
Anyone need a fire started?
We're just dead.
No? Too bad.
That wasn't well, we're dead by the time we can actually do anything. So not a good start. Of course, I shouldn't have actually kept that deck for that deal. I didn't need to keep that deal. That's the other problem with the wolf deck, in my opinion, is there's really no cheap wolf. A lot of tribals, some of the tribals suffer from that. Like angels, the cheapest angel is 3 mana. Why are we getting doubles of the cards we really don't want to get doubles of? Oh man. So we don't have black mana, so this is a mulligan. This is alright. I guess we'll drop one of the night packs. Again, opponent going first, always great. We keep track of that. So that's twice the opponent's gone first in a row. We have to drop the night pack, unfortunately. Why red? Oh, let's go with our Savvy Hunter. Yeah, Savvy Hunter. Ooh, that's nice. Food tokens. Welcome to Cavalcade, boys and girls. Turn 2 Savvy Hunter, that's not bad. Probably gonna burn it off. Just can't.
I'm happy as a hellion to start some fires.
Don't really know why you played that right now, but okay.
Find your fires of passion within.
Well, obviously you have something that costs 1 mana. God, where's our regular lands? Oh. So we're gonna make some food here. It's probably gonna get blocked in there, but I need my food token number 1. Delicious. Oh. Take damage.
Hey, go easy. I'm training here.
I'm going to create a food token. Next turn, we got back ambusher coming out.
Today, I craft my victory. Fire spreads fast, with help.
Food token. Ooh. You like that? Of course, it's not really good at the moment, but so let's see whether or not they want to lose Chandler. They do not want to lose Chandler. Oh. Of course they draw a lot of Quill. Nah, I don't really want to sacrifice my night pack.
Find your fires of passion within.
Now we're going to take care of it.
Foxes. I hunt big. game. Stay on the trail.
Alright, so now we got Garrick on the board. Hopefully we can protect Garrick for a little while. I can't say I really like the artwork on Garrick, at least not his face.
How many of you seen this one before?
God, I hate Lava Coil. I wish that had rotated out, honestly. Well, let's just make some more stuff.
We are the apex predators.
Alright. Let's see how bad they want to keep Chandra around. You don't want to keep Chandra.
I'm burnt out.
Alright, well this is kind of fun. Admittedly, I don't know what the heck their deck is trying to do.
Genius is as genius does.
Okay. I got a lot of mana now. Oh, Weakened Inferno. That's nice.
Get out of my way. I'm burning up here.
Okay.
Let's make some more room to fight in.
Let's see.
You cannot run or hide.
Nope, they don't want me to have Garrett.
Let's do this. This is just gonna be bad for you.
That Chandra's gone. The problem I've always had with Wolf's deck, and this game has been no exception, is that Wolf's decks are freaking
Is this just
slow.
me, or is it getting a little warm in here?
Nature is mighty and hungry.
Well, I'm going to destroy their Planewalker contingent. Granted, they can save one if they feel like it. Well, apparently our opponent's having some trouble figuring out how to block. Oh, watch this.
Figure it out on your own. I will return.
Well, that took care of all three of their planeswalkers. Wasn't that nice?
Anyone need a match?
Jeez, too
No.
much champion.
Too bad. Say hi to my fiery friends.
There are some things that cannot be hunted.
Which was, of course, useless. So I can't kill them. So I'm gonna do one,
I don't have enough spears
kill
right
that
now.
Chandra. Get a 6/6 puppy. God. This is just like a great.
Who are you to call me mad?
Well, we won against mono red planeswalker. Not really sure how I got up to gold because I was silver a while ago. I don't understand. So I'm really confused by the fact that I'm getting experience for this, because if I go into the mastery thing, it says unlock mastery pass is 3,400. But if I don't actually have to do that, ooh, let's see what we got here. Embercleave. Great Hinge. Royal Scions. Fae of Wishes. Rome Cloaked Giant. I don't know. I'm not as impressed by those as I was. Yeah. Anyway, let's go play some more Wolfies. Want to get at least a little wolfy stuff going here. See, now this is what this is for. Once upon a time, to get probably this, to make sure we have mana. Goose. Why would you even, whatever. Savvy Hunter. They get the Surveil, but they don't get their stupid Nightbound Phantasm. I guess they didn't have another one because they didn't play it. Ooh, there's a Doom Whisper. They must already have one or something. Ooh, that's a nice one. Ah, crap. Don't kill it. No! Damn it! I didn't really need to attack. Crap. Oh, crap. Yeah, we probably lost this. Why are people playing Dimmer Surveil when there's frickin' Eldraine? And let me guess. Yeah. Why are people playing plain old frickin' Dimmer Surveil when there's Eldraine cards in decks? God, some people. That's not bad. Seriously, why? It's the first day of a new set, for crying out loud. And yes, granted, a lot of people aren't going to have the cards to play like a fully functional, but Dimmer Surveil? That's a 2-year-old deck. Well, no, they're still in 2019. But come on now. Anyway, I think that's a pretty good combo, or it would have been a pretty good combo if I hadn't been playing frickin' Surveil counters. Well, our opponent has mulliganed and somehow got a card back that I kind of like. I also kind of like this one. Okay, fade away. I want to see. There. That looks kind of nice. Ooh, Paradise Strike. Oh, please don't tell me Thought Erasure. Come on. Don't be that guy. Alright, not that guy. Hey, I'm gonna be that guy. Well, let's see what happens here. That was savvy. And a goose. Fight, so they don't get a food out of it. Attacking that. So they've got some mana. I guess now it doesn't matter for stuff, so we're just going to... Well, bye-bye Paradise, or bye-bye Golden Resource. Unfortunately, we lost our night pack ambushes. Oh, well, yep. There's the game. Okay, so 2 games so far. This is the first time I've gone up a rank with the new season, because I was definitely in silver before. Wolfies. I might do play any deck standard later because it allows you to construct some decks. That's kind of cool. So whatever. Anyway, there's some more Wolfies. At least one more game of Wolfies. I like the deck, but it just has the same complaint that Wolves have always had for me. There's not a whole hell of a lot of... I mean, there is a good synergy, but it's not as synergistic as some of the other tribals, and it's simply too slow. That's the bottom line. It's simply too slow of a tribal deck. And you can put other things in there to like... Oh boy. Opponent goes first again. Have I even gone first? I think opponent's gone first like every time. So this is a nice ramp hand. Oh my lord. I swear, one of these days I'm just going to make like a week's worth of anti-mono red and have done. Is that worth it? Yeah. Goose. You've been goosed, except that he has a shot, so effed. Type F in the comments for the Gilded Hawk that gets shot. Gilded Goose. Man, you are taking a long time to shot that goose. Jesus. I've heard people mock mono red players for not being high intellect before. He's not even mono red, he's Rakdos. But whatever. Ah, son of a piece of crap. Good part is, can't kill my Paradise Tree like that. Yeah. I mentioned how much I hate this kind of deck because I really like this kind of deck. I gotta hope we draw a land so I can get a pulse from it. Or even Wicked Wolf. Son of a... Ah! And of course... Well, got a 3/3 on the board anyway. Oh yes, please burn it off. Please tell me you don't understand how that card works. Please do that. Savvy Hunter, I think. Yeah. Nope, we need to play defense for 4 turns here. At least until I draw into Tulsa Myr. Well, either he didn't read the card or he really, really wants to deal 1 damage to me. Land. Oh, come on. Ugh! I can pump that twice. I give him 6/6, and then I can't even freaking kill it if I double block it. Well, let's take a food token. Actually, damn it, I should have double blocked. Ah! Damn it, I'm stupid. Damn it, I should have double blocked. Because I would have gotten food tokens, sack it, make it 5/5 block. Ah! Oh, well, moot point anyway. Really got no point doing the knight because he can just do that. Yeah. Okay. I'm not really sure why he quit there because I don't know. I'd like having a double pump knight available. I mean, as far as I'm aware, that's gonna stall out. Okay then, let's go with one more game. Maybe we can get the Great Henge or something out for us. We saw Garrick do some work once, but it'd be nice to see the Henge. Oh look, there's the Henge. Not really the greatest hand to get the Henge out of. Why do I keep playing freaking Rakdos and mono red? Oh my lord. Oh man. Freaking Cavalcade. Freaking Cavalcade. Arg! And Cavalcade and his Steam Cannon, I guess. Freaking Garrick, which is not really good. Freaking Wolf. Unfortunately, you still cost 6 mana, so we're nowhere near you. You guys cost 6 mana, so yeah, we have 3 dead cards, 4 dead cards in our hand. Well, if you attack, you have a shock or something. Why are you reading your own cavalry? Don't you know what it does? Why do I keep drawing these lands? I swear. I mean, I guess this will be great if we can draw one more land and then get out. This. Well, at least that's a nice draw. Lowers the hinge. No, the hinge still exists. Yeah.
Won't
One
lie,
turn
I'm a
too
pretty great
slow.
pyromancer. Go get him, buddies!
Well, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, double cavalcade is pretty much game over. Man, who the hell designed this card? Well, maybe. Maybe that'll keep me alive next turn.
What the heck?
Then I can pull some more.
Hey, these little guys are great!
Well, that's just
Living in a monastery
great.
full of firebrands?
What in the hell is that? What a pile of nonsense. What a friggin' pile of I hate Cavalcade. Seriously. Why they have to make mono red so effing powerful in every single expansion, I have no clue. It's like, what did mono red lose? Mono red lost Lightning Strike by Shino. Monkeys. Is mono red any less powerful? No. Why? Because they got frickin' Cavalcade and a bunch of 1/1s and Chandra's Firebird. So, and my opponent goes first again. Oh, it just ticks me off that they think mono red has to be a thing all the time. It doesn't, Blizzard. Mono red does not have to be the be all end all. Oh, give me a break. I don't even want to play this.
And horror are the ingredients. Behold.
The only reason I'm going to play this is because I have double night. But if I didn't have that, I would not be playing this out because this is absolute nonsense of the deck. This card should not be played. This card is just freaking sick. Great. Well, you're going to lose. You better take a Night Pack Ambusher. Yep. Stupid mill decks.
I leave you.
How did they think this was
My
a good idea?
dreams.
A Planeswalker that can frickin' deck somebody for half their deck. Just horrible. And then this is gonna get that's gone.
I aspire.
I get a 3/3 wolf. Next turn, if we're lucky, we get Garrett with a hinge. Ugh, I hate this guy already. Yeah, we're pretty much decked. Oh man, do I hate decks like that. It doesn't matter. This game's over. Dead to being decked. Alright. I refuse to end on that note. Holy Christ. So what have we played against? A bunch of people playing the unfun decks, and almost nobody has played a single Eldraine card. In fact, I think that's true. We've had one game where somebody played an Eldraine card. It looked like they were trying to do kind of the same thing as we did. But other than that, people haven't played a single Eldraine card. Yeah, I guess we need to go with the goose here. Unfortunately. Oh my god. Hopefully that's not Simic frickin' Flash. Oh, brother. It's Simic frickin' Flash. Oh, great. 2 great hinges. Just what I needed. Alright, what do you got? Unsummon or something? Oh, well. Don't know why you'd want to flash that in right now, but okay. Oh, Simic Flash, why are you a thing? Why, Blizzard, why? And I used to like the Flash mechanic. I was around when they first introduced the Flash mechanic into the game. I thought it was great. Now I think it's a pile of crap. Oh my god. Well, let's see what they do here. Yeah, I kind of figured that was happening. Unfortunately, we had to 2-for-1 that. And now we're going to get countered to the end of eternity here. counter to the end of eternity. I hate Simic Flash. Yeah, there's just no way we can win this. They have card advantage. They have, yeah. Alright, so unfortunately we ran into a bunch of people playing garbage that wasn't even remotely Eldraine themed. So that's pretty unfortunate there. So yeah, unfortunately Abzan Wolves gets wiped out by... It's a fun deck to play, it's just that we ran into a bunch of unfun decks to play against. And when you're repeatedly running into frickin' Cavalclave and a mill deck with Ashiok and friggin' Simic Flash, you're not going to get anywhere and you're not going to have any fun. So, unfortunate. Here's the deck list. I am off to go play some Classic WoW on this same channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, sorry it was such a crappy video due to all the losing. And we didn't really get to see the deck work because we just didn't play anything where it could work except that first or second game, whatever it was. But yeah, unfortunately Wolves still in a very underperforming tribal deck. I think there's just not enough. I mean, even the Wicked Wolf, it's sacrifice of food, so now you gotta play something with food, like Gilded Goose and Savvy Hunter, but other than that, nothing really has a food theme. The Great Henge, it tries, but unfortunately we can't ramp up to the point where it costs less than 6 very quickly. So it's still a very endgame play, and unfortunately the Great Henge is not an endgame play. The Great Henge is a ramp deck, get me out, and then play some big crap kind of thing. You know, and there's some other things we could put in there, like maybe some Prison Realms or targeted creature removal, but then you're not playing Wolves. So it's just unfortunate that they kind of half-ass the Wolf archetype, in my opinion. Arlen is a piece of crap. Garruk is good, but Garruk doesn't even need to be Wolves, because Garruk is just good in any in a Golgari deck, because you have ways in Golgari to sacrifice your own creatures, like Find Finality and stuff. I mean, you get Garruk out and you play Find Finality, those are gone. The next turn, you pump Garruk up and play some Graveyard Revival, and whoa, look at that, you suddenly got a token. So, not the greatest thing. Garruk doesn't really help very much. Wicked Wolf has the unfortunate side effect of needing you to play food in your deck to be useful. Otherwise, it's just a 4/4 or 3/3 for 4 mana, which isn't great. Well, it fights, but yeah. So it's kind of unfortunate that Wolves is not a great deck. Oh well. I hope you enjoyed watching for whatever it was. And please like and subscribe for watching this on YouTube. Trying to grow the channel. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Tomorrow we'll be back with another Eldraine deck. I'm going to be playing Eldraine decks, even if other people don't seem to want to play Eldraine decks, which is disappointing. But yeah. Good night for now.